Went on to tweet other things like, you ever be on some tweaking shit, wishing you were dead? Well, you don't have to wish anymore. Now, man, because you mean to tell me that the whole time I was sitting here thinking that Troy was average. That's why he's Troy average, right? Now, come to find out, it's more like Troy below average. Now, stop it. Stop it. Because, you know what, man, I made a prediction very silently while I was live streaming on Twitch. If you guys don't know, I play video games with my audience from time to time. But some random fan asked me, they say, yo, listen, man, Akademiks, what do you think Troy Average is going to sell first week with his album, Major Without a Deal? It kind of caught me off guard. I'm like, what? We're having a good time. You going to mention Troy Average? Fucked up my whole mood. With these Akademiks, and now with the harsh realization, when you realize that your fucking album you just dropped actually flopped. And not only flopped, it gets certified triple styrofoam. Now, this shit's embarrassing, especially when you think about it and you think you're popping. You got 500,000 followers on Twitter. You got 500,000 followers on Instagram. And now what's the point of having 500,000 followers on social media, right? And you probably have even more that's out there in the world that's not on social media if your shit isn't being bought. And it's being, number one, 360 dunked into the recycle bin. Not getting fucked up, but I've always wondered, I'm like, yo, who do these guys look up to for inspiration? Do they look at like somebody who has a block or a world named after them? Do they look at somebody who's probably serving like, I don't know, quadruple life in jail? Or they look up to people like, I don't know, Tony Montana, El Chapo? Is it like Jeffrey Dahmer? Is it like Ted Bundy? And check it out, because Tiger, how the fuck are you gonna drop a album called the Gold Album? Fuck around, be too busy caught up in the TMZ Kim Kardashian, keeping up with Caitlyn Jenner life, chasing around underage pussycat, and have your album come out and go fucking copper. Damn, this shit took 2 left turns and a belly flop. The shit might as well came out on a goddamn floppy disk. What the fuck is you doing? Good, man. Look like they're already heading to court over fucking $8 million. But not only that, it appears that Lil Wayne and Birdman will be going through some type of custody battle for the fucking artist. Because in any fucking divorce, you got to think about, what about them kids, man? The same people that you were shitting on, right? Basically are now shitting on you because your album flopped. Come on now. So listen, man, dust off that flop, okay? Enjoy your styrofoam plaque, okay? It's triple styrofoam. Check it out, because you know who Wale reminds me of? Wale reminds me of Brainy from Hey Arnold, man, okay? Always showing up at the worst times, the most inopportune moments, comes around heavy breathing, and basically then interjects his opinion. You look around like, nigga, why are you here? Now, I'm fucking Tiger. And to add to it, this guy really thought he was this hot that he could drop an album unannounced. When I heard about it, somebody who's a fan like, yo, I'm on Spotify scrolling through the garbage playlist and basically Tiger pops up with a new album. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, he got a new album, the Gold Album. It's available for stream. Really? A spontaneous release? Tiger? Bro, you must think this is fucking Instagram. You must think you're dropping a fucking picture of Kylie Jenner. Fuck is you doing? Now, this, he said, rest in peace, all my fallen soldiers, hashtag Chiraq. Then, of course, he said, fuck the ops, free my hitters. And then he said, no lacking, homie. Okay, wow, Jesus. These guys they kind of mourn quickly, man. I got to wonder, okay, I just have to pose the questions because a lot of people are dying in Chiraq recently, man. Listen, more niggas are dying in Chiraq more than in Call of Duty. I mean, I just don't know, man. I mean, listen, are there even funerals? We're hearing about a ton of deaths, but are niggas actually getting buried? We know GBE Capo got buried, but are these guys getting buried? And the people who are saying, rest in peace, or damn, y'all kill my nigga, are they going to the funeral or helping to carry the casket or pay for the expenses for the funeral? Because it just flopped. But now, for a record label, it's different. Because for a record label, what they consider a flop, they'll think your shit is a dud, a waste of time. Basically, a drink coaster in a fucking jewel case if they didn't recoup. So it's kind of relative. The people are either on one side or the other. That's why we keep getting fucked up. Now, you know what I mean? Listen, what I do is, we're going to talk about anytime a big police brutality issue comes up, but we got to be talking about there's 60 people getting shot in fucking Chiraq every goddamn day. Supposed to get it how he lives it. Now, when we see the paperwork, we're like, God damn it, are you really trying to tell me that Young Cartel is cartelling on niggas? that you consider free on a paid platform like Spotify, nigga, how is it free? It's like saying I'm giving you the Jordans free, however, I'm putting it in Foot Locker, and in Foot Locker charge you, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Nigga, get the fuck on out of here. I'm not like these guys, you know what I mean? Even if I didn't do nothing wrong, listen, I might have a conversation with the officer, but I'm not going to try to be disrespectful to him, because sometimes when you bring disrespect, especially with an officer, you'll bring disrespect right back. They'll make up some shit, you're resisting, shoot you in the back of the head, nigga, you're dead. Okay, you only live once. Okay. Jack Dumpson, check it out, because goddamn. Now, Alki David wants $20 million. $20 million from you niggas who think you're trapping out the bandwidth, but you're doing it by uploading illegal Chief Keef music. Now, say you only sell 5,000 records first week, right? What's that about? $50,000 in revenue, right? Now, if you only use SoundClick beats that cost $25, you record in your grandmama's basement, that's not a flop. If you only spent $3,000 making the whole fucking album and you get $50,000, they're like, oh shit, this is a win. Arms up, field goal. Now, robbed Quavo, that is. Some people will wonder who the fuck did it. Could it be Chief Keef? Could it be Capo? Is Fredo Santana in the cut like that? Can't wait till I hit the mic. I can't wait to get to express my opinions on whatever's going on in the world. These guys get up and say, I can't wait to let my gun off. I can't wait to start smoking on a coon pack. I can't wait to start committing coonery. Like Chief Keef, he's Chief Keef's daddy, right? Now, you're a dope artist, but you fucked up. Your album ain't trash, but it ain't your best. Some of the songs actually definitely sound like throwaway status. Simply put, this is just a flop. Claim it independent all you want. We clown Troy Average. You're gonna get it too. Is that, yo, getting pregnant by Chief Keef is pretty much signing up for a life of being a single mother. And I could say, I told you so. But even Spike Lee could have written this script. 400. They're now Instagram beefing. Now this all pretty much stems from everyone asking DJ Mustard if YG 400 got herpes. Now one of his exes claims he did. So everybody's like, yo, hey, Mustard on the beat. Does this nigga got STDs on the fucking penis? What's going on? Now, sing better? Produce better? Write better? Spirals and catches a seismic flop and goes triple styrofoam. They're like, whoa. All those fucking music videos they told you in pre-meetings or like meetings for your albums that they were gonna do, they're gonna shoot all these videos, promote this. They're like, whoa, folk, cancel all that shit, nigga, you flopped. You gotta get on out of here, get back to the drawing board. We're not investing our money into this. I'm telling you, music. I mean, if I was Montana of 300, I would probably like try to hit Lil Risa privately and try to explain it, try to get out of the fucking death grip off the Grim Reaper. I'd probably tell him like, listen, man, no offense implied. Actually, I'm not no Montana of no 300. I'm actually Montana of apartment 300. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. And to keep it real, I'd probably immediately give my life to Christ, right? I'd probably tell Lil Reese, like, listen, I'm not no BD. I'm not no GD, no G.I. Joe. I'm no type of in the pot for you to start a new record label. Now, he brought OVO Sound to Warner, and it's Warner Music Group, which is completely separate from Universal Music Group. That's the reason why. We have Universal Music Group with Cash Money, Young Money in them. Drake did a smart thing. Of course, he's Jewish. He brought... So they're detailing events like one tweet he sent out said, niggas shot at me and missed. You know the Lord blessed them. Which you're like, what? They shot at you and they're blessed? Anyway. That most of these niggas, okay, they're full-time savages, part-time rappers, which means most of the music they put out, they're better being goons than actually being rappers. Okay, the music they put out is nothing more than audio pollution, filth, okay, garbage, okay. Now, they actually stood their ground, and the savages actually walked off. I was surprised. Usually, and I'm expecting like the savages to murk all the cops, smoke on a cop pack, and just kind of keep it moving. That's how the savages roll, but behavior that he's been exhibiting, who knows if he'll actually be around in the next 10 years. That's actually the litmus test for any artist. If you think about your favorite artist, their favorite new artist, they got a couple of hits, they're now kind of popping. Are they going to be around 10 years from now? The answer is we don't know if Young Thug will be popping his booty in 2025. As time, and that's pretty much, what was that guy named? Music Soul Child? That's what he came with. He was like, yo, I'm tired of making all this good music because you niggas ain't buying it. I'm about to come out here and start rapping and turning up. I'm looking at him like, yo, what? Negro, please. The thing is, when you, according to him, he said this won't be on my album because of sample clearance issues. Nigga, please. You heard that verse by Kendrick Lamar, and you probably said to the engineer, what the hell? Throw this shit in the bushes. I can't have this shit nowhere near my album. The boiling point. If we see Russell Wilson bring up Baby Future to the podium in the post-game press conference, just like how Steph Curry was doing it with Riley Curry, okay, somebody's getting shot. Okay, somebody got to go. Somebody.